Check, check, check. Check, check. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not the official start. I'm going to turn the lights on and off and everything, but I just want to make sure everybody has a seat. So if you are missing a seat and you want a seat, just raise your hand and we'll help you. Or if you have a free empty seat beside you, let us know. So raise your hand if you have an empty seat beside you that is actually empty. No? No? So in other words, anyone who's not seated now needs a chair, right? So we're going to bring a few chairs from outside if we need to. Just let us know if you need a chair. All right, I'm going to start in about 20 seconds. All right, I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Hi, hi. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So welcome to Timucua. Everybody saw the ads, right? So I will shut them off, and including the upcoming, new upcoming events, you know. I just saw it running by, so that's why. Okay, my name is Benoit. I reside, and I suppose the bank still owns the house, but I reside in the house. It's my house. This is our living room. Welcome to our living room. Thank you. This is concert number 863. Thank you. 2 days ago was our 19th anniversary of our very first concert. And we're definitely, we're gunning for 1,000. I mean, we're gonna make a big splash at 1,000, but we have a lot of things happening. So, for example, this week on the 25th, we have a jazz quintet, a young quintet, and then on the 27th, we have Indian classical music, and on the 29th, we have the Central Florida Composers Forum, Composers Salon. And so you wanna see all of those, I'm sure. Now, we have a new artist in residence, a visual artist in residence this month. Her name is Laura Ricky. I don't know if Laura is here tonight. Laura? No? I didn't see her tonight. But these are our pieces right there on the wall. And she's going to bring some prints and things. Her official opening is on the 29th, but her art is already there. So it's for sale. I don't know how much it is, so you're going to have to inquire about that. Just come see me and I will put you guys in touch if you want to buy something. I know our art is very, very accessible. So, okay, we have a nonprofit called the Timucua Arts Foundation, and what we do here, of course, is a labor of love. But a show of hands, Timucua members. Who's a Timucua member? Oh, yes, a round of applause for our members. You can buy a membership for $100 a year, and that gives you some perks, and you get seated first and all that kind of stuff. And of course, that helps us a lot. And we also have board members here. Raise your hand if you're a board member. There you go. There you go. We have a few more. Yeah. My lovely wife is singing in Lakeland, and hence her absence tonight. She wishes she could be here, but she's singing like right now, so she cannot be here. And we, let's see, what else do we, let's talk a little bit about, mundane stuff. For example, this is a phone. Please silence your phone and disable your flash. You don't need a flash. that helps me a lot because I'm video recording everything, and with the flash it just disrupts the musicians and it disrupts the video, and you can be as enthusiastic and loud in between numbers, but it's always nice when you're respectful and try to stay quiet and in place during the number. Now, unless of course something is required of you, because we want you to participate. The ads that you saw there, that's $500 a year to get the ads before every concert. That means like 90 times a year. That's a pretty good deal. We have other levels of membership. We definitely our regulars know that we have a new seating system coming up. It's coming. The wood is coming now. It's been ordered. So it's going to be maybe about a month until it's functional and in place. So instead of these loose chairs, you're going to have these comfortable plush seats, raked so that the line of sights are better and all that stuff. So yes, thank you. And we've been very fortunate because we've gotten 5 sponsors for rows. So we've got 5 rows sponsored. We need 4 more. So $500, get your name on a big plaque thanking you profusely for big. Okay, maybe. You know what I mean. It's gonna be. I don't know. I guess I used to be a fisherman. Okay, so the other thing you need to know is we have a bathroom on each floor. So please use the bathroom if you need it. And leave the door open and the light on so that we know that it's free for the next person. And you don't want to throw any trash that does not belong in the bathroom trash, please. We have trash bins for that. If you have a wine glass, lucky you, I don't. Please keep it for the whole night, and when you're done, before you leave the house, just bring it on the bar and we'll take care of it from there. Same thing for your trash. Now, I would just want to mention that we are going green as possible. So we have done away with single-use plastics altogether. Thank you. And if you see some, I see some, but we didn't bring it, so maybe someone else brought it. But we your utensils are compostable. Of course, the plates are compostable. Everything we give you for your consumption there is compostable, and so we compost it. The bar will be closed during the time of the performance, but that's okay. You will survive, and you will enjoy it even more afterwards. That's you enjoy it more when you want it and you really need it. Now, need it, I don't know. Well, good wine, you can need good wine. Okay, so this is a bowl. So we hope that you're gonna love what you see. And I should mention. Should I mention Chris? Is Chris here? Chris Belt? No. Okay, I don't want to say the wrong thing. The proceeds go to the house. That's the ACA thing usually. I want to make sure. So anyways, the bowl is very important to us. Normally, that's what we use to pay the musicians. This time, I think it's actually going to the house, but to be confirmed. We'll consort amongst each other and we'll figure it out. Consort? That's right. Consort. Anyways, in my mind, it works. Anything else? I think I've said everything that needs to be said. Now, please help me welcome a longtime friend and important person in this town for culture, Matt Gorney.
Oh my gosh. Folks, thank you so much for coming this evening. We have, my presenting group that I'm part of is called the Civic Minded Five. We've been around since the late 90s in Central Florida. I believe this is our 111th concert. I will just briefly say that we have the pleasure to be in between the Atlantic Center for the Arts, which is where this is incubating. They've actually had 1 week, they have 1 week to go, and then they go out on tour. This is their first event out. They're still in a discovery phase, by the way, so you're gonna see them develop. They're developing language, in effect, and these people didn't know each other a week ago. So they're developing language in front of you this evening. They're gonna look at each other and probably be more surprised sometime than you'll be surprised, but you will also be surprised, I promise. But we have the good fortune of bringing Found Sound Nation to Timucua. They chose this venue. We drove around Orlando when we met, and they said this place. So this is the fourth one beat that we've done. This is we've also done 2 Dosti musics, which is Pakistani musicians, Indian musicians, and American musicians, all part of this Found Sound Nation program. What fortune we have to be between Timucua Arts Foundation and this thing called Found Sound Nation. From Found Sound Nation, please welcome one of the founders of Found Sound Nation, Jeremy Thal.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt, and everyone at Civic Minded 5, and everyone here at Timucua. You've been wonderful hosts for, this is our 6th show. Show of hands, was anyone here in 2012 when we did our first show? All right, wow, yes, okay, you all get free wine after on the house, yeah. Anyway, it's just been it's a real pleasure. I want to especially thank the folks from ACA. We have Ivan and Jim Frost, emeritus director. Is that the right term? And they've just been incredible hosts for the last 8 years. And we really couldn't do this without them. This is a very special project, as Benoit said. These folks didn't know each other a week ago. And they've already started to form friendships that may last their whole life. We have folks that met in 2012 who are still playing together in bands, who are out on the road, who have won Grammys and other notable awards around the world. And it's just a real honor to be able to host this program for so many years. So we're going to launch this program this evening with something that we like to call a round robin improvisation. So there'll be about 10 musicians, including some of our staff, who are going to be playing purely improvised music. They don't even know the order that they're going to go in, but they're going to come on one by one and play music that the world has never heard before and will never hear again. So to start us off, we're going to start off with, this is the only one that's preset. We have Free For All from New Orleans. Are you back there? Okay. And Loandele from, actually, I don't know the name of the town that you live in. He's from South Africa. From Johannesburg. That was the obvious choice. Give it up. Actually, okay, I forgot something important. I am not the MC. I'm just introducing the MCs. The MCs are the wonderful and talented staff members. Domenica Fossati, all the way from Brooklyn, New York. And Aurora Nealand, also from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stealing our thunder.
We think that everything has been said that we were going to say.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Dear diary. Thank you, Jeremy. So you've heard everything that we were going to say. The things that we weren't going to say are... Right, because we're not going to say them.
We used to actually be fellows, and we love 1B so much that we became staff members. But we're gonna introduce the members that are the fellows that are gonna participate in the round robin. We've got, and they'll come in their own special order. Andrea from Bogota, Colombia.
Cariz from Maryland, Baltimore.
Loandile from South Africa.
Farid from Agadir, Morocco.
Sarah from Tunis, Tunisia.
Jason from Kathmandu, Nepal.
And Free from New Orleans, USA, Louisiana.
So you're gonna see these folks come up in whatever order that they choose. You can feel free to clap. They may develop something. You can feel free to clap in between, hoot and holler. You're Florida, you know. Not quite as crazy as Louisiana, but you know.
You can get crazy.
You can get crazy if you want. So feel free to enjoy and interact, and we'll see you in the next round. Thank these brave souls for volunteering to be.
right. We're about to take a 10-minute intermission so we can set up the stage and come back, grab some wine, eat some Cheetos. I don't know what they got out there, but 10 minutes.
Once again, we want to thank these amazing artists for getting up here and just improvising and putting their artistry out. That was Andrea, Jason, Free, Cariz, Farid, Sarah, Luandile, and of course Dominica and Amy Gerpick. So thank you all for joining us, and stick around, another set is coming up. Hello. Are we ready for set 2? Great. Thanks for all being here. So this second set is gonna feature some of the artists that, again, these are artists that have been working together basically for 5 days. Some people arrived late on Sunday night, and I think the longest journey that a fellow had was a 50-hour in transit from Mongolia. So they've traveled very far to bring their artistry together and experiment. So we began experimenting and collaborating starting on Monday. So again, everything you're hearing is brand new and fresh. So we always, at the beginning of One Beat, do a lot of encouraging people to listen in very different modes. So remember that your ears are a live instrument. And that's all I'm going to say, but I encourage you to use them, practice them as a muscle. I'm going to introduce these 3 performers. This is Dylan, who resides in Brooklyn, New York, Sasha from Moscow, Russia, and Yentao from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Wow, give it up again for Dylan, Yanto, and Sasha. I remember this morning during breakfast, I asked Sasha, what kind of music are you gonna play? She goes, I'm just going to say it's angelic. And I believe it. Angelic voices up in here. That was beautiful, really beautiful. All right, up next we got Jen from Barranquilla, Colombia, Chakib from Algiers, Algeria, and Oyuna from Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. All right, I have to, you want to join me on the banter part of the thing? We're from Found Sound Nation. Welcome. This one doesn't work. Just come up here. We'll share it like this. I'll do this. I'll get on my toes. Come on.
Okay, we're gonna do some. We're gonna teach you guys a couple things. So we've been practicing lots of different modes of improvising and making sound together. One of them is a thing called sound taking that you maybe saw Juan Diego do in the first round of Alvin, where he was directing three, giving some really basic words. This is you guys down here. This hand sign is you guys. This hand sign is the middle. That's the musician. That hand sign is the middle. Okay, we're gonna learn a couple really simple things. This means long tones. Okay, so you can do this with your human voices, which you all have, or your inhuman voices, which none of you have. So what's gonna happen? We're gonna say who does it. We're gonna say this. Bottom people. We're gonna say what? Long tones, and then we're gonna go when. Go. Okay. So this means long tones.
Long tone, middle. Long tone. We got high.
High.
We got
Okay. The other things we're gonna do is like keep going. Hits. Hits. If you see us go like this, I'm gonna say 2 hits, and we'll go. Okay. I think we're almost ready, so we're just gonna try that. Okay.
no. We said who, how, and when. Let us give you the one.
Okay.
Long tone, slow. Keep going. This means keep going. Don't ever stop.
Keep going.
Keep going. Don't stop. In time though.
You ready to choose?
Yeah, that was you introduced me.
What's amazing is to think that that's a very young piece of music, maybe 5 days old. So think about the 5-year-olds that you know and think if they're doing that. 5-day-olds that you're doing. They're just sitting around. Each of these artists does really amazing things in their community. So we encourage you on the One Beat website, which is onebeat.org. You can learn a little bit about each of these artists. They're doing incredible work in their own communities. A lot of them do a lot of educational work or outreach work or tour internationally. So check out each of them. They're really incredible musicians as well as like very open-hearted people we've found. So please check them out. There's also merchandising. There's a small amount of merchandising. There's some Found Sound Nation items available for sale. T-shirts and informational things, zines, bags. Thank you, Kyla. This is the international sign for bags. And we believe some of the artists have brought CDs and things like that, and they'll be out there on the table. Kyla will be out there. One of us will be out there. Who do we have next? Okay, we're still vamping. Okay. So next up, I think you may want to know what some of those. I know every time I see a One Beat show, I'm always like, what is that amazing instrument? So what you saw Oyuna playing was yatak. Did I say that right, Oyuna? Yatek? She's out back there somewhere. Shakib, who knows the name? Yes. Shakib, can you tell us what the name of your instrument? Say it again? Goni. Thank you. Ngoni. Sorry. I haven't got that much time. Ngoni. And Jen is playing a various assortment. Jen, why don't you tell us? You out there? Tambor. So we've learned that there's a high tambor, a low tambor, and all these amazing instruments, and then of course, things that she's playing that she's built. So it's really incredible. Our next trio. This is Giuliano all the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Shruti from Mumbai, India. And Dylan from Brooklyn, New York. That's Dylan, Shruti, and Giuliano.
All right. Clearly, you guys are on probation right now.
Okay, great. We're gonna learn a new sign.
Oh, okay.
This means looping, okay? And this means volume low, volume high. Okay.
Keep on.
Okay.
One more time.
Keep going. All right, keep going.
Oh, keep
Oh, don't stop. Never stop. Keep going. Don't keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Go. Stop. Stop. Go. Stop. We like to do this contradictory thing. It's okay. No, that's okay. It's okay. It couldn't have gotten better than that. Beautiful. All right, we're going to introduce these fine artists. This is Jess, coming from Brooklyn, New York, and Meng from Beijing, China.
Wow. I just want to, Meg, don't leave just yet. Because, first of all, give it up again for Jess and Meg. It's like a match made in heaven. You guys don't know this, but Meg built this. This is a prototype synthesizer that he made. You want to tell us a little bit about it while they're setting up?
Yeah.
Tell us the name. Tell us how you made it. Like, how long did it take? Like, tell us everything.
Oh, thank you for. Yeah. So this is a wing pinger. I've been working on it for a few months now. So it's a draw analog filter with a set of loaded circuits that doing the cross modulation of multiple roots of events. But forget about the technical aspect. Basically, it can do from a totally controlled to chaotic behaviors, from melodic, which I didn't show yet. From melodic, it can do pentatonic type of modulation, pitch steps. But it can also do pretty much chaotic and self-generative things. So what I'm aiming for is to offer a huge palette for musicians to play from melodic tonal stuff to chaotic and noisy stuff. So it's kind of an instrument. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Does it have a name?
Yes, it's called the wing pinger. The wing pinger. So because it's
Wing pinger.
yeah, it's totally symmetric. So you have both hands on it at the same time. So, thank you.
All right. This trio behind me is going to make you kind of bob your head, so feel free to bob your head, shake your booty on your chair, or get up. You know, they're going to do some Afrobeat vibes, I feel. That's what I was feeling. We've got Jax from Madagascar. Sorry. So we got Jax from Madagascar, Ivy from Kenya, and Rodney from Cuba. The fellas like to look cool in their sunglasses. I don't know why. They're kind of shy, probably. They don't want to see anybody. Are you guys ready? You good? All right, give it up.
That's Rodney from Cuba, Jax from Madagascar, Ivy from Nairobi, Kenya. I had my eyes closed, but I imagine you all were dancing and like swinging from the ceiling, but you just got back to your seats really quickly. Is that true? That was amazing and beautiful. Totally. Well, we have one more musical ensemble for you. And then we're going to turn you over to your virtues and your vices here in Florida. What's been amazing to hear something like what you just heard coming out of one room. So we've been in residency at the Atlantic Center for the Arts. How many people here have been to the Atlantic Center? It's an incredible place. We feel so lucky. Those of you who didn't raise your hand, your life is not complete. They are amazing, and they support artists of all different types with the residencies and various things, and a number of those folks are here tonight. It's a really incredible facility to be able to create work and be in community with each other. So over these last couple of nights, we've been hearing things like what you just heard in one room, and then you'll walk about 5 feet and you'll hear something like what you heard before that with Jess and Mung. And these different kind of musical creations are happening at the same time in this really incredible space that's allowing these artists to foster these new connections. So go to the Atlantic Center for the Arts, give them all your money, and then give Sound Nation the rest of your money, and then give the Timucua Arts Foundation the rest of your money, and then your leftovers, and then go and buy yourself an ice cream because you did a great job giving everyone support and supporting the arts here in the US, and supporting these kind of connections happening, which are really important connections. We have seen and found that music and art is an incredible way to create exchange and diplomacy in this very strange time that we're living in. So thank you for supporting that. All right, we're going to feature our last artist, except for you guys, which of course will feature the final masterpiece at the end. This is Justin, aka Demeanor, all the way from Greensboro, here in the United States. This is Fanny, all the way from Budapest, Hungary. Tarek from Cairo, Egypt. And back here, Bailak. Am I gonna say Kizil? Kizil, Russia, which is a republic of Tuva.
You guys hear me all right? Oh, hello. Hey, yeah, we in here. Man, can I just say, wow, man? You guys are so inspiring, man. Honestly. outside, I'm en route, I got moves if you're down. I told you I got ways. The crew's at the house, so we don't tap out. Everything's cool around here always. And I'm down for the count, and that's while I got time, young boy. Just trying to catch a vibe for the night. We can chill, chop it up, conversation spot. We can peel out, even if you ain't got a ride. Walk it out, yeah, I'm at the path all the time. We be rocking out, Bluetooth speaker that can top a crowd. Neighbors want me knock it off. I be like, not right now, I'm going till I'm nodding off. I ride, we wildin' out, you know. Sleep be the cousin, the death and the king sheet. Couldn't cover my step. I put plenty in these streets, man. I parked the car and left the key in it. I trust everybody around me. I be with Z in them. Maybe that's my fault, but vibes at the studio is crazy. Maybe that's the cost, like I trust issues. I can't mess with you if you don't, to be honest. It's like an NBA player that couldn't cut it at college. And I just dropped out of the school zone, but it's cool though. Hey, I'm with the dog, yeah, I call him Cujo. Ain't no time to move slow, so know that anywhere that you go. If you're down, I told you I got ways. Now the crew's at the house, so we don't tap out. Everything's cool around here always. And I'm down for the count, and that's while I got time, young boy. Just trying to catch a vibe for the night. We can chill, chop it up, conversation spot. We can peel out, even if you ain't got a ride. Conversation spot, we can peel out even if you ain't got a ride. Thank you.
Wow. Give it up for this wonderful crew that's been rocking it, all 1B kids. And also, though, give it up to the sound man, Ezra Tenenbaum and Chris Bota. I always say the last name wrong. I'm sorry.
We also, of course, want to thank everyone here at this amazing, beautiful place. So Benoit, Wendy, Matt Gorney, especially, and then, of course, our Found Sound Nation captains, Kyla Rose Smith and Jeremy, these folks work year-round to plan and program a different tour and a different residency and thematic material all year round, connecting with communities across the United